Oh! Hi there. I'm James Kotecki, proud member of the Raleigh Charter High School class of 2004. That's right, I was once a fun, carefree high school student. Now, I'm old. But don't worry, it'll never happen to you. Since leaving high school, I've made hundreds of videos on the internet and built a career as a communications professional. Today, I want to share some of my wisdom with you, because that's what old people do best. So let's talk presentations. You've done the research, you've got the knowledge, but now it's time to transfer that knowledge from your brain into the brains of other people. That's what a presentation is. Here are 5 tips to make sure your presentation succeeds. Number 1, no assumptions. Remember like 20 seconds ago when I said that you've done the research and you've got the knowledge? Well, if you're not careful, that can actually hurt your ability to effectively communicate. Huh? See, you know your topic so well that it's probably hard for you to remember what it was like to not know it. But the people in your audience will actually be in that position. They won't know the facts or the jargon that you take for granted. As I'm sure you've figured out, this is a classic example of something you already know very well, Farfelli's principle, which is a term I just made up to prove how annoying it is when speakers make assumptions about their audience. Try running your presentation by a beginner and ask them to make a list of everything that confused them. Then, change your presentation to explain that stuff. Number 2, start with why. One of the most important things your audience may not know is why the thing you're talking about is actually important. Before you go into what it is or how it works, first explain why your topic is worth paying attention to. For more on this, you can read the book or watch the video, Start with Why. You know, at first I wondered whether I should even recommend a book, but then I remembered, this is Raleigh Charter we're talking about. Number 3, be passionate. I once went to this technology event where the CEO got up and said, "Hey, I'm the CEO of Dogs Online, and I really want you to join my company." Somehow, I doubt that business made it. It's not enough to tell your audience why they should care. You have to show them that you care. Because if you don't care, why should they? Number 4, don't put too many words on your slides. Too many words on your slides, and the audience will spend time reading them instead of listening to you. This diminishes your ability to control the flow of the presentation. Even worse, you might be tempted to just read off your own slides instead of actually giving a presentation. The whole point of seeing you talk is seeing you talk. Use visual aids as a supplement to your presentation, not a substitute. Number 5, remember nonverbal techniques. Someone once said that communication is 20% verbal and 80% nonverbal. Or maybe it was 30% verbal and 70% nonverbal. I can't remember exactly what they said, but I remember they said it with confidence. And that's the whole point. Body language basics include good posture, eye contact, and smiling when appropriate. Meanwhile, avoid things like looking at the ground, playing absent-mindedly with an article of clothing, moving your hands too much, swaying from side to side, and playing the kazoo. If you naturally do any of those things, that's normal. Just practice with a friend, accept constructive criticism, and soon you'll forget you ever knew how to play the kazoo in the first place. And trust me, that's for the best. Well, that's it. I mean, it's not really it, but it's a good start. And bonus tip, it never hurts to leave your audience wanting more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some high school era nostalgia to rekindle with a classic jam from 2004. Let's go!